Hi, welcome to Asteroid Belt Tournament, round 2B3. We're on IO this time, and casting with me we have Rahi.
Hello.
Hello. So what do you think about this map?
When I play IO, I always look for farms that has basalt and oxygen together, and that place is right on the top right corner. We have carbon, basalt, aluminum, and ice, oxide ice. So you have everything there.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't know where to find.
Yeah.
That is obviously the best found here.
HQ has been founded.
So we have real go for a scavenger. That's a pretty strong find, going for all 3 carbon at once, locking out the carbon market. Also, this is like only aluminum patch around. It would be very difficult to find aluminum elsewhere. So Cat find to the south.
Elite and basalt.
An elite HQ has been founded.
Scavenger HQ
Track also goes to elite and
Everyone,
basalt.
all 3 captains in one screen.
Oh.
That really make the scavenger find a lot stronger because he's sitting in a corner. You just don't remember.
I wonder if the elites could have found it on the aforementioned top right corner or they're blocked by a scavenger too close to the HQ.
I think you can find a bit to the north, like near the edge of the map. You can probably find an elite over there.
Yeah.
What DT did was that his 3 steel mills is on top of the 3 carbon. And if you look at carbon in this game, there are not all that many carbon around. And with nukes, you just don't have that many carbons.
That said, one thing elites have in their pocket, in their cards, is that they can always patent from other players. So if they want some carbon, and if they're desperate, they can slam drill from other players.
Sure, that's always
But it will be late.
nice to know. And when you run out of cranes, you can just get some more cranes by researching. I mean, by optimizing. What they would be fighting over would be the oxygen patch that they need by. There's only 2, 3 around here. So if you want to have close by oxygen, you have to get them early.
DT Founding Last has a bonus claim on this HQ, went into double ion collector setting down.
It seems
Other
like
player has
something DT does quite a bit. It's going to a pair of ion collectors.
On the other hand, Threat is getting into double nuclear plant, which is not good yet. Which is good. So it has a good possibility to make some power money for DT. No, for Threat, and DT is also getting into nuclear plants.
Yeah. Cat also went into 2 ion collectors, which I don't think is that great, given carbon. Well, I guess she has a lot of carbon, but power price is high, and you're already late to the market already. And you can see it.
I think this double carbon from Cat is premature, and the ion collector was late for her.
Yeah.
We caught a dirty rat trying to break
First
our
black market attack on the power surge. Right on the far side. So whenever you have pair, right, you don't really know, is he planning on going to a line of reactors or trying to have the gun close to the base so that you can reuse it on a thinking machine. And unfortunately with DT, it bounced it. Also a DT, very DT play, the hologram power.
Yeah, I noticed it.
A scavenger HQ
Hologram
has been
power.
upgraded.
The scavenger is
It can be
moving
very
into camp.
strong. Chem is a good market.
Chem is a good
Scavenger has
market.
plenty of carbon.
Mhm.
However, I'm worried that Rui has scrapped all the ion collectors and went into triple chem refineries and triple water process. This is 4.5 fuel consumption, and it's going to rise really, really fast.
And seems like both DT and Cat noticed the problem, and they just stop powering on fuel. A radiation storm that will really kill the fuel price.
first nuke on the game, DT nuked Tratt's carbon, and
Yeah.
and there's no saving from this carbon because there's nothing nearby.
Yeah,
There's
you can make
nothing
a
to
pair
swing
of
through.
trays, but I also question Tratt's decision on going to carbon. Well, everyone's gone to carbon, and there's a scavenger. Do you really need that single carbon that early on?
Yeah, scavenger with triple carbon credit. There will be a lot of overproduction there, so it can be cheap.
The scavenger is actually in a pretty good position, I think.
I wonder what goes
Especially with aluminum, he can go into Offworld quite easily later on. And none of the elite will have access to aluminum most of the time.
Who we caught red-handed?
So you have your electronic market as well. In network fires,
Tratt is first to pleasure domes
Land is
and
available for
has
option.
attacked Rui's pleasure dome to protect his market, and Cat is following by her own pleasure dome on the colony, triple adjacency. On the other hand, DT has attacked Tratt's pleasure dome, and I think DT is planning to attack it more because he just popped a gun with network virus.
40,000 iron. Where is this tile?
Wow,
Oh,
this is a good optimization in their title.
so I guess that's what they're aiming for. That's why they're bidding for so high.
Market is online.
One thing about Ryu, he put his pattern lab and pressure dome together, while right beside him there's a goon that he could use for his pattern lab. Perhaps he should went for the goon. He should have built his pattern lab underneath the goon instead. You get one power, single power is alright. It's not the best, but it's alright.
The black market is open
First
for
dynamite
business.
on pleasure dome.
Going for a spy on the pressure dome that owned by Cat. And that was done by Tratt. So Tratt spied out Cat's pressure dome. Oxygen price is pretty high, and DT is the only person in the
An elite HQ
oxygen market.
has been upgraded.
Also, I missed the opportunity for Rio. He really should try to build his tiles on top of ice so that you can transition to ice as an option. I like his decision to build the pressure dome near his base. It will compete with the elite pressure dome, and it's still pretty good money, $300 per second.
While Cat and Tratt is fighting each other on the entertainment market, Tratt's pleasure dome is blown up and frozen. Cat's pleasure dome is blown up and is now getting fixed. So in the meantime, Rui is earning 300 solid amount of money
A
from this
scavenger
pleasure dome.
HQ has been upgraded.
Tratt moved it into a pattern lab with cam being so cheap. That's a very good choice. He even sacrificed having a black magic tile just to disguise his grass claim. His pattern lab.
The patent lab is constructed. Let's get our science on.
Tratt is moving into virtual reality.
DT has started building the first optimization center of the game, and will probably start optimizing on good markets like electronics or water, maybe
Oxygen
solar
is also pretty
condensers,
nice.
The dome is full. The patent lab is ready to begin research.
which will be very good for DT in the late game.
Start improving everything.
I'm not so sure. Optimization center disguised a pattern lab. They just look as scary. I don't think there is any point in putting a hologram on top of it.
Maybe hide it as an iron mine?
Yeah, that might work, and then people will get suspicious when you're not shipping iron.
The engineers have
There's a
advanced our
pirate
position.
stealing chemical from Cat. I'll put where the oxygen is. Actually, oxygen is actually a lot more money.
Yeah.
If Cat and Tratt still keep on fighting for the President, DT will make a very good money just by not hacking the black market attack. And you can see that food and oxygen are very good money. That
When two people are locked into a black market battle against each other, they should always be careful about others who might be holding so much money.
Pirates.
look at Rio, who
Or
got
maybe some making stuff going on.
An elite
synthetic
ship
meat.
has been upgraded.
His food is an obscene amount of money. Look at this, 345 per tile. So Rio actually has the most money right now, and that's a good spot to be in. If you're Rio, what are you gonna do?
Because every opponent is elite, there will be no real majority buy chances, so we will have to be fast and get into good markets before any other players get into it. Like this triple boosted greenhouse farm is a good example, although not supporting with water production is worrying.
Your stock
But
is being sold.
I wouldn't buy stocks into everyone, but focus on the person who has a lot of debt. Like
Yep.
Cat.
You might even want to defend like 1 or 2 of your own stock before attacking.
Yeah.
Black market is online.
If you have stock in everyone, right, everyone will just get annoyed and attack. That's a very sure way to lose a game. Unless you're very ahead. And remember, Elite is a late game fashions. They can catch up to you very soon, and you can see that Tratt is already HQ 5.
Tratt has entered, is now building double optimization center. In the meanwhile, DT has already perfected one optimization, perfected on oxygen, with the single optimization center he has built early on.
With the adjacency and having it early on, that's very nice for him. I guess the next
Yeah.
market he'll be going into be chem or electronics. Water, actually. That's also a good choice.
Our methods continue to improve.
Although Tratt built double optimization center, they are not making use of these machine shops in the colony. What do you think about this placement? Maybe Tratt did not have claim prepared already?
I think he wants to hide his optimization centers, and
Yeah.
also the fact that there's dynamite. He doesn't want to get dynamite. It takes quite a bit of time to ship your optimization over there. Cat is in pretty deep debt, and Rio is pretty concentrated on him. I don't like how Rio's just spreading his money everywhere. I guess empty stock is okay, he can just sell it out. But he should really try to focus on getting to Cat, who's in really big debt and also elite, even though it doesn't have much optimization. Water crashed a lot sooner than people expect. Food is going very nice.
I realized that DT is yet to HQ5. He is in HQ4. Still is high, and it will take a lot of money to upgrade. I wonder if this lack of claim will be a problem, or will his perfect optimization will drive him through? Oh, just upgraded.
Obsolescence begin.
I think DT is in a pretty good spot. He didn't get much attack throughout the game because he didn't fight for the President market. And he already has some really nice pattern like synthetic meat, crashing the food price, and have enough water to keep it up. Yeah, just the same thing as Bruce said, at least synthetic meat and optimizations will do a lot for him. Silicon
Right
is...
now, I think Tratt.
Ah, you can go ahead.
Silicon. Oh, right now, I think Tratt is in the best position right now. He has the most money. He is running 2 optimization centers, which are not detected by any. No, one is exposed, one is hidden. And has good optimization in chemicals is now going to perfect it.
I think for real, who stole a lot because he bought into stock of everyone, right? So he should have just used this money to build an Offworld, which is 47k per launch.
Now, and you could win a call
Or
to discover new
Tratt is buying
resources.
into real because there's so much stock. So if you just buy a real, you get your own stock back. You get some stock of DT. You get half of cat. That is very nice for him. 5,000 soil for core sample. You guys really.
I guess people don't really need to core sample when there is a puzzle. However, for Tratt, there's one thing you can use is core sample on this carbon, nearby carbon. You might be able to get a double going on.
Yeah. So I guess this was one of the mistakes that Tratt did. Instead of taking the carbon directly, you should have
Methods continue to improve.
get the cave.
Yeah.
Then you know, in sometimes like this, you know, at times like this, you can just core sample.
In this situation, DT has started earning lots of money from this water farm and chemicals. So, if I were Tratt, I would be worried about DT out-earning Tratt in the long run. I mean, because if Tratt buys out Rui, he will use all the money, but DT will have been holding a lot of money. So, would you back out of Rui and get into DT or Cat, or just keep going into Rui?
Advanced our production.
It's really hard to say. Like you have the most money definitely, but the advantage DT advantages are in patterns and optimization, which are kind of hard to spot if you're not paying attention. And now that DT is buying to you, you should probably evaluate. Should you go to? Can you buy real in time? Or should you change target and go into DT? And it seems like Tratt has made a good decision to buy real.
Screw with us, and we'll screw with you.
Glass and electronics, they are very expensive.
DT kept buying into Tratt, and Tratt kept buying into Rui. I'm not sure the Rui sub is going to do good work from Tratt, because when you look at the Rui doesn't really have much optimizations. It's not going to earn money for Tratt. All Rui can provide for Tratt is this stock in every other place.
Well, stocks in every other player is actually pretty good. You get a lot of price boost in it.
Our methods continue to improve.
I'm still not sure if killing the best player or the second best player is worth it, or taking this stock in everyone is more worth it.
The space
I'm not
elevator
sure.
is complete. Let's watch our profits climb.
Tratt is the buy soon.
DT pay off his debt? I don't quite get what Blue said about tempted to sell off Tratt. By who? By the other guys?
DT has 90%, now it's 45%. Tratt is in D plus 2 debt. I think DT has advantage here in terms of money on at hand.
And DT is making 10 power per second and earning power money. That is very dangerous. And you don't really know, you just see, oh, there are 2 single reactors, but actually it's a line of reactors. Should Tratt go for Cat or DT? I think DT. I don't think you have time to buy out Cat and then buy out DT anymore, because DT has such a big advantage. But
So
anyway, I think DT will probably win the game, because after buying out Tratt, Cat just doesn't have enough
Optimization routines successful.
cash to buy out DT.
Tratt now needs 180k, DT needs 100k, about 100k.
Is ready to lend its aid to the highest bidder.
So this will be a close game between Tratt and DT.
Yeah. At this stage, that is
Option unclaimed.
there's still half a day
Closed.
before that. You know the game will finish before then, so you really don't have to touch that button, which chat is not doing.
Oh,
Very
look
close
at
game.
this boosted greenhouse farm from DT. This might win DT the game.
Wow, $800.
Yeah, it's really big. 97%,
98.
each other, 98.
They're like right next to each
99.
other. Track got the
Oh.
buy!
Wow.
Oh, what a
Oh, the
picture of
Nanotech.
event. So close, so close. I mean, it's like 1 or 2%. Now, what will Cat do now? The silver lining is that Track is in very, very heavy debt. But look at DT is earning so much money for Track.
Yeah.
I didn't even see the
Unless
100%. I mean, Track did a very good job, just like spamming on the map button. Cat gave up. GG, well played.
Okay.
Very well played.
I thought DT had the game and I saw 800 farm. But it was not enough for
It was not enough.
DT.
They were like neck to neck, down to the last second. Very well played. Spread your cash too thin. Should have went for an off-world or focused on Cat.
I think the biggest issue with Rui was that they did not have much optimization. Let's look at it. Rui has 4 optimization. Compared to elites, they have like at least 10 optimizations or more. And look at these prices, electronics, farms. Farm is dead now because of this DT farm situation. But other than that, they were learning solid amount of money throughout the game, most of the game.
Yeah, very well played by DT. This is actually one of the maps that our team, Cat's team, practice on, and we never actually thought about finding where DT and Trattpingvin is. So just to show you that good players definitely have they think differently than regular players like myself.
Yeah. I didn't see. I think this found would be as good as the other oxygen found, but they know how to work out with
Yeah, so
on these founds.
definitely. I'm surprised that no one actually tried to find one more on near the scavengers. There's definitely you can support another fund up here. Anyways, very well played by Tratt. Are we going to stay on this stream or are we going back to Tratt? Actually, I might have to go soon. I'll let Tratt stream
Okay.
if he wants. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, is Tratt playing on the next game? Tratt is not playing on the next game, so Tratt can stream. Okay, thank you very much, Tratt. Oh,
Thanks for streaming.
oh, thanks for bearing with me with the technical problems. Sorry about that. Well, it's up to you, Tratt. If you're not streaming, I